You can start.
One second, I will start presentation. So till now we had completed all these points. Now we was at the point number 10. So on the local PCs, you can record all your meetings by using that particular record option. But for the mobile phones, there is a limitations. On your mobile phones, your meetings also can record, but on your mobile phone there may be a license copy should be available of that particular Zoom app, and after that even license copy is available for the mobile phones. Your meeting will be recorded on the cloud of that particular Zoom, and after that from the cloud you can download that particular meeting by logging your account, that is your account maybe with the license copy. So next one is the reactions. Now you can raise your hand, you can claps on something by using that reaction button, whatever available on that particular toolbar. And after that, 12 number button is for the end the meeting. So by using that end button, you can close your meeting, or you can leave your meeting simply. So next point is the how to invite and manage the participants. Now, how to invite the participant? Now, click on the participants button on the toolbar. There is a participant button. Click on that button. After that, this window will be occurs. Now, if this window will be appear at that time, you can simply click on the invite button. After click on invite button, uh, you can open such a type of window, and when we click on invite button, at that time you can copy your invitation link, and from here you can see there copy invitation link and copy invitation, and that link maybe copy and paste to the another communication platform specially, or instead of copy that link we can mail by using that options directly. We can mail your invitation specially. After that you can paste that particular link to the mail, or to the participant's address. That's why you can send that particular link for the meeting or for the invitation. Then how to manage participants? So after you send the invitation, you will want to open the participant window, then participate into the toolbox by using simply click on the participant button. At that time, such type of window will be occurs. So there is another one, a user is joined, such like that. Now all your settings of the user can control by your side. That means such like that. By clicking more button, you can control the users, or user setting like that. You can remove that particular participant, then you can put that participant into the waiting room, then you can stop video of that participant. You can also make host to the participant. Now as participant arriving, you can hear a sound, that is you can hear a chim sound, and you will begin see their names also. Now, if you would like to mute or unmute a single participant, you can click on that particular mute button. That's why you can mute and unmute for to the single participant. But if you want to mute all participant at a time, or unmute all participant at a time, at that time, simply you can click mute all option. At that time, you can mute all participants at a time, or you can unmute all participant at a time. Okay. Now, click on the this three dots. This means that this is the more button, which is present at the bottom of that particular managing participant window. By using that option, you can muting participant on entry, and playing the enter exit scheme, and enable waiting room setting, and locking the meeting setting. All settings can be done by using that option. So now to control the audio and video availability of the specific participants, you can just click on audio video icon here. So for the each and every participant, you can control the settings of that particular participants. Now how to chat with the participants. Now click on the chat button on the toolbar which is available here. By using that chat button, after clicking that chat button, this new window will be opened, and in this new window once again there are different types of settings are available. For example, we can type a message here. So after typing message, that message can be go to the everyone, or here you can type to the particular address of the participant. That's why message can be privately sent to the participant from here. Now here also three dots, and by using clicking that three dot, that means that three dot means more drop down menu. Now to control the chat setting, such as saving chat, then transcript, and selecting the participant can be chat with each and one other. That means we can control here. Is there allowed or not allowed a participant to chatting each other. So that's why we can block everyone for the chatting also from here. That means host can be also send messages, then no one can send messages like that. There are number of different settings are available for the chatting also. Now screen sharing option, such like that I am asking to the Deshmukh sir, please allow me to share the option. Like that host can be control the sharing option. That's why communication can be done in better way. Now open any application or windows that you want to share during your screen sharing session. At that time you can click simply on that particular screen share. Now if you want to record the screen sharing portion, then before starting your presentation, you can click on the record button first, and after that you can start your screen sharing. Now click on the share button. After that you can appear this screen. Now you, if you appearing this screen, at that time window would like ask to share some windows. There are different types of windows are opened in the background of that particular screen. After that you can select out of number of different screen, you can select one, or you can share your whole screen of the machine. So that's why notice at the bottom of the left here, share computer sound. This is the most important setting when you are sharing your screen. If there is no click, that means share computer sound, no selection of the share computer sound at that time. If presentation is going on, and in that presentation, if there is a video or audio clip is available at that time, on a host side or on the presenter side, audio will be clear, but for the participant cannot be listen that particular audio when this is not selected. That means definitely you should select this, click on in front of that share computer sound. That's why you can share your computer sound to the participants. Now if you intend to share the video with your participant, click in front of optimize the full screen video clip also. So that's why you can click to the both options, that is a share computer sound, then share optimize screen sharing or video clip. That means original video clip should be displayed onto the participant screen, and after that we can click on the share button. So after you have made all your selections, you can start your setting. Now when we share your screen, at that time there will be occurs a new toolbar on the top of that particular screen sharing, and on that particular toolbar you can see that there is a new toolbar. In that new toolbar there are a number of different options are available, other than mute, stop, and such like that. Now this mute unmute is already discussed, then stop video, then participant, then new share start. These are all options are discussed. Now there is new option. This is 5 number option. This is pause sharing. That means you can pause sharing and you can reuse that slide sharing in when in between presentation. If there will some problem at that time, you can pause or you can share once again. That is, you can reuse. Now next option is annotation. Now annotate means when we click on the annotate, once again a new toolbar will be open. Means in the annotation there are new different options are available. For example, mouse, then selection, then star, then spotlight, then eraser, then format, then delete, then clear. Like that, annotation can be useful like that, a pen on your screen. Like that, you can draw something on that particular screen, or you can erase that whatever writing by using annotation button. After that, next one is the more button. Here there are three dots, and by using that more button, you can open drop down menu, and additional items will be received at that particular menu, and you can set that settings by using that three dot. So now next point from that screen sharing setting is screen sharing annotation toolbar. So there are, sorry, there is some interrupt. Sir, is there screen is my, hello, is my screen is visible?
Visible.
Yes.
It's visible.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So next is screen sharing, that is annotation. Now this is the annotation toolbar. In annotation toolbar, you have mouse. By using that mouse, you can click on the different icons each time you want to switch between annotation tool and other buttons. Now, if you want to use annotation, after that clicking the annotation, this window will be open, and this annotation will be going on till the you could not click on that particular mouse. That means if you want to go back to the original, at that time you want to click mouse button first, and after that your annotation will be closed. Till that, annotation will be constantly working on that particular screen. So if you move out of that annotation, then click simply onto the mouse button which is provided into the annotation tool. Then second one is the select button. Now let's say you can select an annotation object specially. That means on which object you can annotate. For example, if you have drawn a shape, this tool lets you select that shape, and it can be moved from one place to another place on that particular screen also. Now text, you can write something by using that text annotation. Then you can draw something, then you can stamp. That means you can stamp, it is correct, it is wrong. So simply by clicking stamp button, you can use. That means stamp such like that. Like that, stamp button can be clicked. That means these are points are corrected. Now I am selecting annotation and using that particular stamp button. So now I want to go back. At that time I want to click onto the move button, mouse button. That's why I can go back to that annotation tool. So next one is the spotlight. So you can use any spotlight. Then you can use eraser, spotlight, then eraser. Then now I want to use eraser. That's why I want to use eraser or select eraser, and at that time I can clean all that whatever writing, and then click onto the mouse button. That's why I can out of now from the annotation and click on the screen. After that, next one is the format button. Now this format button allows you to make changes to colors, to shapes of that particular lines or text, or shapes color can be changed by using that format button. Now there is undo, then redo button. That means it allows to the last change. It allows you to the redo your last undo option. Then clear annotation. That means by using a clear button, you can clear annotations. And whatever we are using annotations, it can also save as a PDF, as a file. So you can save that annotation by using a save button simply, which is present onto the annotation, and you can download that file also from that annotation tool, and it can be useful also. After that, next one is screen sharing. So screen sharing, a more menu in that particular menu. There is a more menu button. You can see on the screen when we click onto the more, this new window will be occurs, and in that window there are new number of different options. That is chat, record, meeting information. That is disable participant annotation. Then such like that number of different options are available. Now, how to record your meeting? So by clicking onto the record button, you can record your meeting, and it can store into your local computer especially. After that, click onto the record button. Such type of logo will be displayed on the screen of that particular machines. That is a record like that. And you can stop, you can pause and reuse recording from here also. So thank you, sir. Is there any doubts? So I would like to request all of you to ask some questions related to the Zoom app especially.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Very good lecture on the Zoom app.
Thank you very much, sir.
Because most of the students, they are using the Zoom app, but they are not knowing many of the features of the Zoom app. So you have described all those features in very details.
Okay, sir.
So I think many of the students will get idea of how to maximize the use of the Zoom app. They are already using it, but how to maximize that will be important thing. So I request all the participants to unmute themselves, and you can ask if you have any doubt. Please ask the questions to the speaker, Mr. Barkade sir. Anybody having any doubt, प्लीज अनम्यूट युअर सेल्फ अँड आस्क द क्वेश्चन. मराठीमध्ये विचारलं तरी चालेल, असं काही नाही की इंग्रजीमध्ये बोलले म्हणजे इंग्रजीमध्येच विचारायला पाहिजे. तुम्ही मराठीमध्ये जरी त्यांना प्रश्न विचारला तरी चालू शकेल, कारण तुम्ही सगळेजण झूम ॲप वापरताय. तर त्यामधले काही गोष्टी जर कळाल्या नसतील तुम्हाला तर तुम्ही अजूनही विचारू शकता. एनीबडी हॅव्हिंग एनी डाऊट? डाऊट नसलं म्हणजे सगळ्याला सगळं कळालं असा अर्थ होईल. ओके, सो or nobody has understood anything, either of these two. So I request all the participants or some of the participants to put the questions. If you are not happy with the speaking, then you can give it on in the chat box. You can ask your questions in the chat box. Okay.
Okay.
So I think there are no questions. I request Professor Godke sir. Godke sir.
Yes. Okay. Hello.
Hello, Professor
sir.
Godke sir. He will give a vote of thanks.
Okay.
He will give a vote of thanks.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you all. Good morning to everyone. Respected resource person of today's webinar or guest lecture, of Mr. Sunil Barkade, Assistant Professor, Department of Electronics, Yeshwantrao Chavan Institute of Satara, respected Principal of our college, Dr. P.R. Thorat, sir, Electronics Department DBT Coordinator of this webinar, Dr. K.P. Deshmukh, sir, and my colleagues and my students. It is really great that this webinar turned out to be very successful because total participants, totally 77 participants have attended this webinar. So it is too much great. So I am here to present the vote of thanks to the participants who made this event successful. So first of all, I would like to thank to the speaker of today's webinar, Mr. for giving valuable, more informative and good lecture on how to use Zoom app. That is introduction, features and applications of Zoom app. We have seen he is a supporter for science and technology because he has given new technique to the all students. We would like to thank to our principal, Dr. P.R. Thorat, sir, for encouragement, support and taking effort to make this event successful. I would like to thank all the participants, teachers and teachers from our college, Lokhande madam, Sanjay Patil sir, for their participation. I also thank for our alumni student, Sajid Tamboli also. I also thankful to Dr. K.P. Deshmukh sir for giving nice introduction about today's chief guest. I also express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Gurme sir, DBT coordinator of our college, because our college gets DBT star status in Maharashtra and in India. So it has been a great day. So thank you to all for making this event successful. We again come back for next guest lecture in future. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sir, you are muted.
अनम्यूट करा सर.
Okay. I am really happy to tell you that Mr. Sunil Barkade, who is the past student of our department, Department of Electronics, Sri Shivaji Mahavidyalaya Barshi, and he has given positive response to our request for the guest lecture. I thank him, and I expect that in future also he will cooperate with us for few more lectures on different topics in electronics, particularly the emerging trends which are in the electronic side. So I thank him again. I thanks all the participants for taking good participation in this event, and I think you will be able to utilize your Zoom app in a better way now as compared to the earlier use. Okay, so I request all the participants to make a trial of that. Take the whatever he has explained in the Zoom app, whatever features he has explained, you try to test them with yourself on your laptop or on your mobile phones. So thanks all of you for participating here. Thanks. and we will meet again in the next lecture. Thank you, Barkade sir. Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I will end the meeting here.
Okay, okay.
Everybody can leave the meeting.
Thank you, sir.